In this video, I will be starting a new series on a male four-corner celestial garment, popularly known as a Prophet Sutana. Apart from my regular tutorials on female and male outfits, CNS and celestial garment tutorials are also part of what I teach on this channel. If this sounds like what interests you, kindly subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss out any of my future updates. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bolaji and this is Regi School of Fashion. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, share and comment so that YouTube algorithm can promote it to other people. If you are ready, I am also ready. So let's get right into it. In making a Prophet Sutana, this is the fabric I will be using, as you can see. So this is a Sutana fabric and I have my pattern laid on my pattern table. I will be drafting on the pattern before cutting out my fabrics, and I have my lines drawn out on my patterns as well. Also, if you haven't seen my other videos on celestial garments, I have series of videos on how to make Sutana for both male and female. The videos are on a playlist and the link to the playlist is in the description area below. Kindly check them out after now. And also guys, don't forget to keep watching ads on my videos, because this is one of the ways you can encourage me in dropping more valuable content on this channel. So guys, please don't skip ads. The measurements required in making a male four-corner celestial garment are the armhole circumference measurement, the back measurement, that is shoulder point to shoulder point, the sleeve length, the sleeve opening, the waist length, chest circumference, sutana length, extension width, and the hem allowance. So here on my pattern paper, I have my lines drawn out. So this line is the shoulder line. So this is going to be the shoulder line and the starting points at the same time. And the next line is the chest level. Chest level is gotten by dividing the armhole circumference measurements by 2. So half of armhole is the chest level. Then I have this as the waist level. So after the waist level, I drawn out the sutana length and the hem allowance line. For my hem allowance, I use 3.5 inches. The sutana length measurement I'm working with is 57 inches. The waist level is 18 inches. The chest level is 9.5 inches. So here is the shoulder line. As I said earlier, the shoulder line is going to be on fold, which means no opening on the shoulder line. Also for the center, these edges is going to serve as both the center back and the center front. I have my pattern as a single piece. I don't need to fold my paper into 4 places before drafting my pattern, so that I will not waste my pattern paper. But when I'm cutting out my fabrics is going to be on fold vertically and horizontally, so which means it will be folded into 4 places. No opening at the center and no opening on the shoulder line. So the first step is to construct the neckline, and because this is a Prophet Sutana, the neckline is going to be a 4-corner. So I will be inserting the neck width of 3 inches. Okay, and the neck depth is going to be 4 inches because I don't want the neck to be too opened. Then I will make this a straight line. So from the shoulder line, which is the starting point, to this point is the neck depth of 4 inches. While the wideness of the neck is 3 inches. Okay, so from here to here is 4, from here to here is 3, from here to here is 3. So this is 4, this is 4, this is 3, this is 3. This measurement is not standard. Okay, this depends on how wide or close the wearer wants the neckline area to be, but it is advisable you communicate when taking your measurement, so that you will measure where the depth of the neckline will stop and where the width of the neckline will stop. Now you can see the construction I have here is for a perfect square, this and this. But in order to protect this area, not to make the neckline area to be too wide at the lower part, I'm going to reduce the measurement I have at the lower part of the neckline, which is here. So instead of having 3 inches from this point to this point, I can actually make this 2 inches. 2 inches or 1.5 inches is good. It depends on how close you want this part to be. So now I will be connecting these 2 inches points to the 3 inches points I have up here. So with this, I've protected this area. As you can see what I have now, this neckline, the measurement I will be having for my neckline here will be smaller than this. The smaller the measurement you have here, the narrower the neckline will be. Now if I want to use 1.5 inches, if I insert 1.5 inches now, then connect the point to the 3 inches point, this will be more closer than that of the 2 inches, and the 2 inches will be more closer than that of the 3 inches by 3 inches. Now you can see what I have. This is smaller, so this part, everything I have here is not going to be part of the neckline. But if I pick it from here, everything I have after this line is not going to be part of the neckline. So that is just the idea. Now after constructing the neckline, the next step is to construct the armhole. In constructing the armhole, the back measurement is required, and the back measurement I'm working with is 18 inches. Half of 18 inches is 9 inches, which I have here. Okay, then I will be adding extra inches to this measurement. This is because a Prophet Sutana has no opening at the front and the back, so I need enough of his at the upper part so that putting on and off the Sutana will not be difficult, unlike the brother Sutana where we have placket on the shoulder. So even though the back is not too wide, with the help of the placket, if the button is opened, the wearer will be able to off and put on the Sutana with his. So in this case, I will be extending the measurement I have for the back. So I will add 1 inch as his. That is the minimum you can use. You can make this 1.5 or 2 inches, but don't forget that the more you add, the wider the Sutana. That is just the idea. So if you want a very perfect Sutana, smart on, but you don't want it to be too wide, then you can stick to 1 inch. You want it to be very free, then add to the measurement. So in total now, instead of 9 inches for the back, I have 10 inches. So I have 10 inches. So I can decide to make this 1.5 or 2 inches. So after inserting the back measurement with his, then I will confirm the measurement I have from the center to the ease I added. This is a real measurement. I've crossed this out. So whatever I have from here to here will be inserted on the chest level. Okay, so the next step is to insert the chest measurement on the chest line. The chest measurement of the wearer, the perfect chest measurement, is 38 inches. 38 inches divided by 4 gives me 9.5. As you can see, the measurement falls before the armhole line. This line is called the armhole line, and I will label it as AL. That is armhole line. So what I will do is just to ignore this measurement Then from the armhole line points on the chest level, I will just measure 2 inches forward. The 2 inches works perfectly for medium, large and large figure. So that is for chest 36 to 38. If the chest is up to 40, 42, then you can make this 2.5 inches. Okay, so with the space I have in between half of the back and the armhole point here, there will be enough room for the wearer to be able to raise his arm up and shout hallelujah. And because the shoulder is on fold, no opening on the shoulder line, I don't need to slant the shoulder, unlike the brother Sutana, whereby I will need to reconstruct the shoulder line in order to get a perfect shape. But in the case of Prophet Sutana, no slanting on the shoulder. I will just leave it like so. So I'm not dividing this armhole line, I'm not inserting anything. I will just position my armhole ruler in such a way I have a smooth connection from the starting point to the 2 inches I measured forward. So, and this is going to serve for both the front and the back armhole. There is no difference. Okay, then I have this as the armhole.